Hello yogis, welcome to another practice. Today I'm going to be focusing on the shoulders, opening up the shoulders, working that posture, getting into some possible inversions and how to work into forearm stand. So let's just go ahead and get started. We're going to take a seat at the front of your mat. Find a comfortable position, cross your ankles, pull the flesh back from your hips. Rest your hands on your knees or your thighs. Feel your spine getting longer. Tuck your chin just a little bit to make the back of your neck long. And begin to breathe. Deepening your inhales and your exhales. Maybe starting to ignite that ujjayi breath, that small constriction in the back of your throat as you exhale, which lengthens your exhales and starts to build heat from within. Do a little body scan. See where you might be feeling tension, might be needing to maybe concentrate on during your practice. While this is going to focus on shoulders, obviously yoga is a whole body practice. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, palms press overhead, and then pull down in front of your heart in prayer. Use this moment to connect your mind and your heart with your body. Use this moment to create an intention for your practice today. And then seal your intention with one more giant inhale, filling up every part of your lungs. And then exhaling it out slowly with that constricted in your back of your throat, ujjayi breath. Float your eyes open, drop your hands down to your side and inhale all the way up one more time. Drop your right or left hand down towards the floor. Crawl those fingertips out to the side. Open up that side body. Keep your right sitting bone grounded. I was going to say lifted. And inhale back up. Arms overhead. Right hand down to the floor. Crawl those fingertips out. Open up that side body. Option here to go down to your elbow or just go to where you feel that stretch through the ribs, the rib cage. And inhale up again, arms overhead. Bring your hands down, grab a hold of your knees, pull them in, set your feet down, feet on the floor, and then roll slowly down to your back. And we're going to do kind of a before and after assessment. So this is our before. Once your head hits the ground, take an inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. See if the back of your hands can touch the floor. Mine don't easily do that, especially my left one. So this is why I like to do this, kind of see where I am right now. And then if I do a shoulder practice, hopefully I will open them up a little bit more and easily just rest my hands on the floor. If you're feeling any tightness anywhere, just kind of notice where that is. And then if your hands are touching, try and do a little pelvic tilt, so flattening your lower back down to the floor. Does that change where your shoulders are? And then let your back go again, and just arch it, relax your belly. Do a little pelvic tilt, press that low belly in, low back pressing into the floor, and then let it go. See if your hands easily fall. One more time, low belly in, tilt that pelvis back, push the belly button down towards the spine, and then relax your arms into a goalpost position, elbows out wide. Same thing, let's do 3 pelvic tilts. So inhale first, and then as you exhale, pull that low back down to the floor. Inhale, let it go. Exhale, pelvic tilt, low belly pulls in, flatten that back. Inhale, let it go. Exhale, pelvic tilt, pull that low belly in. Good job. All right, now bring your knees to your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Pull your knees in as much or little as you need. Maybe roll side to side, massaging out your lower back. That doesn't feel good to you, you may just find stillness and enjoy the stretch in that sacrum and your glutes. And then find stillness again. You're going to cross your ankles, hold your thighs right behind your knees, and you're going to start kind of rocking like a ball. Oh, hang on. Rocking back and forth. Another little massage for your lower back. Coming up to sitting, and then rolling back. If this does not feel good to your spine, just stay in that position where you're hugging your knees. And then on your next one, cross your ankles, come up onto all fours into a tabletop position. I'm losing all my hair, okay. Fingertips are wide, hands right under your shoulders. Let's take a couple cat-cows. So inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, tailbone high. Exhale, round your spine, pull your low belly in, push your shoulder blades away. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat in your back. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Really feel every segment of your spine moving one direction. And then as you exhale, feel every segment of your spine reversing course. Low belly pulls in. Tuck your toes, send your hips high for your downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Wiggle your hips. Do any adjustments that you need to do to find a strong but comfortable downward facing dog. Make sure you're not locking out your joints, but you're using strength to hold yourself. So elbows should be kind of soft, rotating forward. Knees can be soft. Pressing those heels down, but if they don't meet the floor, that's okay. Neck is long. You should be able to freely nod your head yes and shake your head no. Pressing your chest towards your thighs, gaze is between your big toes. And then roll it forward into a plank on an inhale. Strong plank. Let's go ahead and bring your feet together here. So you're zipping your legs up tight, squeezing together, squeezing your glutes, squeezing your thigh, hugging muscle to bone. Shoulder blades, collarbones wide, low belly pulling in. And then keep your feet right where they are and push it back to downward facing dog. And sometimes we'll try and kind of walk our feet in and down dog because it feels a little easier, but generally the placement of your hands and the placement of your feet in plank is the same as where it should be for down dog. One more time, come forward into plank, and then you're going to lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes and reach your arms out in front of you. Here we're going to make sure we're engaging our abdominals. So think of like you're trying to pull your low belly up off the mat, okay? Keep your head in neutral so you're looking straight down towards the floor. And then you're going to do little swimmers here. So you're gonna lift your right arm, left leg, keeping that low belly up off of the floor. And then lift left arm, right leg. And set it down. Now we'll do that with a breath. Inhale, right leg, right arm, left leg. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, set it down. Keep that belly pulled up. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, set it down one more time. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, set it down. Pull your hands back next to your ribs. Inhale, baby cobra. In baby cobra, your elbows are squeezing in towards each other. Shoulder blades are going down your back. You're not pushing up high. You're just focusing on opening and using the strength of your upper back to pull your chest up off the floor. So you're not pressing hard through your hands. You're using the strength of your back. Exhale it down. One more time, roll your shoulder blades back first, and then pull yourself up. Squeeze those elbows in towards each other, and then push it back. Child's pose. Let your head rest in child's pose. Knees can be wide. Allow your chest to sink between your thighs. Then you're going to take your right hand to the back of your neck, back of your head. And on an inhale, rotate your elbow up towards the ceiling, but keep your hips grounded down on your heels. Exhale it back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale it down. Inhale, stretch your right arm out. Left arm comes to the back of your head on an exhale. And then 6 times here, inhale, elbow up. Exhale it down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Exhale it down, and then reach that left arm out long. Bring your knees in slightly. Kind of cat your back. So pull, like you're pulling the heels of your hands towards your knees, and you're catting your back, so round it up and come back into a tabletop position. Maybe curl up to the front of your mat just a little bit. And here we're going to do the same like we did on our bellies, but now we're doing more of a bird dog. So you're gonna lift left leg, right arm, keep that belly nice and tight. Exhale it down. Lift left arm, right leg. Inhale. Exhale, let it down. We're really warming up the back body. Keep going at your own pace. But the shoulders are so much more about scapular strength sometimes than they are about actual range of motion. The joint is fairly mobile, but if the scapula doesn't move and the back doesn't move and your core is weak, then you run into problems. Do one more round on each side wherever you are. And then bring it back in the tabletop. Take a cat-cow here really quick, just to kind of tease out any tightness in your spine. And one more time, you're gonna reach that left foot back, right arm forward. Then you're gonna see if you can't reach your foot with your right hand to your left foot for tiger pose. Opening up that chest, those pec muscles. Make sure you're trying to drop that left knee down so it's not turned out, splaying that hip out. And then go ahead and extend the right leg, or the left leg, right arm again, and set it down. Inhale, left arm, right leg, then reach it back, grab for that foot if you can. Sometimes a strap might work out really well here. We're not trying for a huge back bend here, just a little opening of the front body now. Those hip flexors, quads, pecs. And then go ahead and extend it back out and exhale the hand and knee down. One more time, cat-cow. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, cat your back. And tuck your toes, send your hips high for downward facing dog. Walk your hands up towards your feet. Walk your feet up towards your hands, the front of your mat. Inhale to a flat back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale for a forward fold. First forward fold of the day. Your knees can be bent. You can grab opposite elbows. Let that low back release. Sway side to side if that feels good to you. And then drop your hands down to the mat. Inhale again, flat back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, forward fold. And roll all the way up to standing one vertebrae at a time. Head comes up last. Shoulder blades roll down your back. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands meet in front of the heart. We are going to stand for just a second here to work on some more thoracic rotation. So bring your hands up overhead, and then you're gonna reach your right hand back, left arm forward. You're really rotating from your upper back. So really think about pushing your right hip bone forward and pulling that left hip bone back. So you're getting that opening in your thoracic spine, you're not rotating from your legs. Gaze back at your right hand if that feels okay. And then inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Pulling that left hip bone forward. Gazing back at your left hand. Make sure the weight is even on both feet. If you're pushing through one foot more than the other, try and shift so that you're equally weight bearing. And then inhale the arms back up overhead. Bring it through center, forward fold over the legs. Let it go. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, plant your palms. Step your right foot back. Left foot back to meet it. Now let's lower down chaturanga. If you're ready for up dog, go ahead and bring your chest up with your thighs up off the floor. If you need another cobra, that's okay. Squeeze your shoulder blades back, pull your low belly in, and then pike it back, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come on your tippy toes, look between your palms, jump or step to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands meet in front of the heart in prayer. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, swan dive over the legs, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your palms, jump or float back to chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Use your abs to pike those hips up. Inhale, up on your toes, look between your palms. Jump, float, or step to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, come all the way up to standing, palms meet overhead and in front of the heart. Exhale. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, swan dive over the legs, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your palms and move through your vinyasa wherever you are in your practice today. Inhale, look between your palms. Again, one more time, float to the front of your mat. Inhale, front, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise all the way up to standing. Hands pull down and meet in front of your heart. Exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, swan dive over the legs, forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, plant your palms, jump or float back through your vinyasa. Inhale, come up on your tippy toes, look between your palms, jump, step or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back, bring big toes to touch, heels apart like a little pizza slice, forward fold. Then bend your knees, drop your hips, inhale, chair pose. Try and bring your arms as close to your ears as you can, but not at the expense of dumping into your lower back. Keep your low belly in. Make sure your back is flat and strong. Take a big inhale and exhale, drop another inch. Hold it strong. Gaze a little bit out in front of your mat or up at your hands if that doesn't hurt your neck. And then bring your hands through prayer, fold it back over, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your palms, jump it back, and move through your vinyasa. Inhale, right leg sweeps up towards the sky. Keep your hips square, feeling that stretch in that left hamstring, left side T-band, rolling that right pinky toe down towards the floor. Don't turn those hips out. Exhale, pull your right knee into your nose. Set the foot down between your palms. Set that left knee down. Untuck your toes. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, clasp your hands down behind your back. Pull your knuckles straight down to the floor. Little baby back bend. Pulling your collarbones nice and wide. Drop your head. Exhale, bring it back up. Frame your foot. Step it back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Hips are square. Left pinky toe pulling down, pointing down towards the floor. Arms are strong here. Low belly is strong. Take an inhale, and then exhale, knee to nose. Set the foot down to between your palms. Right knee down, unhook the feet. Unhook the feet, unhook the toes. Inhale, arms up, low lunge. Exhale, again. Grab your, clasp your hands together. Maybe find an opposite hand, thumb in front. Pull those knuckles down towards the floor. Low belly still engaged as you bend back, pulling those collarbones wide and down away from your ears. bring it back. Frame your foot. Step it back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look between your palms, come up on your tippy toes. Exhale, jump, step, or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bring big toes to touch. Drop your hips, bend your knees. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, through center, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Plant your palms. Jump it back to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg or right leg rises. Exhale, pull it straight in to your nose. Set the foot between your palms. Come up, crescent lunge. Strong crescent lunge. Make sure you're pulling that right hip back in space, your left hip forward. Make sure your right knee is right over your right ankle, and your left knee, your left back leg is strong. Energy shooting back out the heel. Energy shooting straight up your fingertips. Biceps frame the ears. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step it back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Reach that left leg up on an inhale. Exhale it right into your nose. Set the foot between your palms and reach it up. Not warrior one, crescent lunge. Make your same adjustments. Make sure you're engaging the low belly, lower ribs, knit it in. Exhale your hands down to the floor. Step it back. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale up on your tippy toes, look between your palms. Exhale, jump, step, or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Big toes to touch, space between your heels. Bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale, chair pose. Strong chair pose. Try and pull your wrists back in space just a little bit, opening up those shoulders. Sit back in your heels a little more. Can you drop an inch? And then exhale it through prayer, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms, jump it back, and move through your vinyasa. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, pull your knee into your nose. Step it through. Arms reach, crescent lunge. Similar to how we did in mountain pose, we're going to reach that right arm back, left arm forward, but making sure you're really rotating from your navel and into your upper back. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, plant your left hand inside your right foot for a twist. Opening that hip. Drop that right hip if you need or feel like you're splaying it out. Look up at your right hand. Collarbones, shoulder blades wide. Then find the strength of your legs. Make sure they are solid. Bring it back up into that twisted crescent. Arms reaching wide. Right arm's gonna go down the back leg. Reach that left arm up overhead. Little back bend. And then cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Step your right foot back. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale it straight to your nose. Set the foot between your palms. And inhale it up, crescent lunge. Drop that left hand behind you. Right arm reaches forward. Reaching back in space. Rotating from your navel. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, right hand drops inside your left foot. Left hand reaches up, twisting over to the left. Pressing wide through the shoulder blades and collarbones. Strong back. You're not resting here. Then find your solid feet in one solid motion. Raise back up into that twist. Left hand to the back of the right leg. Reach back with that right arm. Opening up that right hip flexor. And cartwheel your arms down. Step it back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment to notice how you feel so far. Do your shoulders feel warm? My arms feel like they're about to fall off, personally. But definitely warm in that back body for sure. Inhale, sweep that right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bend your knee, drop your foot, open your hip up towards the sky, stack it up. And then square your hips back off, right leg reaches. Inhale, exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, right leg sweeps back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, sweep it back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to nose, hold it, and then set the foot between your palms. Spin that right foot or left foot back and open it up to warrior two. Make sure your right knee is still stacked right over your ankle and pressing out towards your pinky toe. Heel and arch are lined up. Right sitting bone is lined up with your left arch. Relax your shoulders, but be active in your shoulder blades. Flip your right palm over, reach it forward. Inhale, peaceful warrior. And exhale, extended side angle. Start resting your forearm on your thigh for this first one. Get your left bicep right by your ear. Then inhale, sweep the arm back, peaceful warrior. Exhale, forearm to thigh, extended side angle. One more time, inhale, sweep that arm up, peaceful warrior. You're welcome to just do forearm to thigh, or if you want a little bit more, drop down to the floor or a block inside your right foot. Reaching that arm first up towards the ceiling, and then extend that left arm right by your bicep. Spin your chest open. If binding is in your practice, sweep that left arm up and over, setting it on your low back, or grab for your thigh crease. And then very, very steadily reach back underneath your right leg with your right hand, find fingers. And then re-spin that chest open. Feel those shoulders squeezing together in the back. undo your bind, plant your right hand, and then bring it back up, warrior two. Strong warrior two. That right leg is getting tired, that's okay. Go ahead and straighten that right leg. Maybe shorten your stance a little bit. Reach your arm forward and bring it into triangle pose. Reach that left arm again over your ear. Spin it down. Hands frame your right foot. Pop that left foot in just a little. Inhale to a flat back. And exhale, fold it forward over your right leg for pyramid pose. Long spine. And when you're ready, plant your palms. Shift that right leg back and up. Shorten three-legged dog. Bend your left knee, set your right foot down in plank. Bring it into a plank. We're not going to go through a vinyasa yet. We're going to instead push back, downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank. Push back, downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank. One more time, push back, downward facing dog. Shorten your dog just a little bit, step forward both feet. Inhale up on your tippy toes. Bend your knees, look between your palms, and jump. Whoa, don't do that. And jump into a tuck. Feel how far over your wrists, your shoulders need to be for some hang time. One more time, and then we will move through our vinyasa. Through plank, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Recenter, re-find your breath. Readjust anywhere. Remember your intention. Tap into your heart and your mind. Inhale, left leg reaches. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, left leg reaches. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, left leg reaches high. Exhale, left knee to nose. And set it down between your palms. Spin your right heel down, open it up. Warrior two. Flip your left palm forward, up, reach it forward. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, left forearm, left thigh. Reach it over, side angle. Inhale, sweep it up, peaceful warrior. Right hand down the right leg. Exhale, left forearm to left thigh. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, bring it all the way down, or if you're happy with your forearm on your thigh and that's where you are today, that is just fine. There's nothing wrong with that. This is a great place to use a block if you need a little bit more space to get your hand down and work in this position a little deeper, but maybe not quite all the way to the floor. If a bind is in your practice, reach that right arm behind your back, sweep it around, reach for your hip crease, open your chest. My left leg is wide, and then reach underneath, grab for some fingers, and then spin your chest open. Oh my Lord, my left leg is not having it today. I'm just gonna do a half bind for me on this side, and that is okay. When you're ready, bring it back up, warrior two. Hold your warrior two. You're strong. You can hold it here forever and ever. And then go ahead and straighten your left leg. Shorten your stance a little bit, reach it forward. Triangle pose, stretching that left leg out. Reaching those collarbones and shoulder blades wide. Right arm reaches over, bicep by your ear. And then frame your left foot, step that right foot in. Parallel your feet, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold it over your pyramid. Go ahead and plant your palms, plug that left leg in and back. Shorten three-legged dog. Then bend your right knee, set your foot down, step it back to plank. Inhale here, exhale, push it back down, facing dog. Press your shoulders as hard as you can, like you're trying to get your chest to your thighs. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. One more time, inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. And then walk your feet maybe a step forward. Come up on your tippy toes, lift between your palms, jump, tuck jumps. Really try and get over those wrists. Warm up those shoulders even more. One more time. And then go ahead and move through your vinyasa. If you would like to not take a vinyasa, you are always welcome to skip the vinyasa part. Inhale, right leg sweeps up. Exhale, pull that knee into your chest. Set the foot between your palms. Spin that left heel down. Now we're gonna come up, warrior one. So you're still facing the front of your mat here. Hips are square to the front of your mat. Left foot is still rotating, so you're trying to really ground down through that knife edge of your outer foot. Exhale, bring your hands behind your back. Clasp your knuckles together. Pull your shoulder blades down your back. Knuckles down towards the floor. And then you're gonna bow it forward for humble warrior. Try and bring that shoulder to the inside of your right foot. And then pull your shoulders, your hand up over your shoulders. Drop your head. Humble warrior. My hands are slipping. Keep your hands clasped. Come all the way back up, warrior one. Inhale, arms overhead. Open it up, warrior two. Straighten out your right leg, turn your toes forward. Hands on your hips. Flat back, bow forward. Open up the back of your legs. Grab opposite elbows and just kind of find a heavy place for your head to rest. Release your elbows, walk your right hand over, grab the outside of your left ankle, and then open that right arm up towards the sky. Trying to pull your chest with your right hand towards that left thigh. And then release, walk your hands back over, right hand to outer, left hand to right ankle, Twist right hand reaches up overhead. Pull that chest down, long spine. And then release. Come back to center. Inhale, flat back. Turn your right toes forward. Walk it forward, walk it back. Frame your foot. Step it back, three-legged dog. Hold it here. Keep rotating that right pinky toe down. And then keep your right leg up. Drop down onto your forearm for dolphin pose. In dolphin pose, ideally your forearms are parallel, but if you need a little bit more space, you can bring your thumbs to touch. Hold that low belly and press your chest towards that left thigh. And then press back up, three-legged dog. Shift it forward to three-legged plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Set that right foot down, inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, knee to chest. Set the foot between your palms. Spin that right heel down. Inhale, warrior one, hips square. Bring your hands behind your back. Reach as far back as you can. Clasp those hands. Knuckles straight down to the floor. Then bow it forward. Left shoulder inside your left knee. Then stretch those arms overhead. Relax your neck. Relax your head. Inhale, keep your arms clasped. Pull it back up. Back to warrior one. Inhale, arms up. Did I just go up into warrior two? I don't remember. What did I do? Oh yeah, okay, I remember now, sorry. Warrior two, straighten that left leg, turn your toes forward, hands on your hips, bow forward, flat back. Come all the way down. Now you can reach your hands through underneath your legs, like you're trying to pull your chest further underneath your legs. And then walk your hands back up, flat back. Turn your left foot out, walk your hands, frame that left foot, plant your palms, bring that leg up for a three-legged dog. Hold it here, solid three-legged dog. Arms are strong, elbows are rotating forward, and then drop down to your forearms here. Keep that left leg reaching up, but keep your hips square here. Keep your chest pressing towards your thigh. Keep your neck relaxed. Make sure you're not tensing your neck. Press it back up, three-legged dog. Shift forward, three-legged plank. Lower chaturanga. Set that left foot down, inhale. Upward facing. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Now, you most likely have a stronger dolphin, so in the interest of time, we're not going to practice pincha on both sides. So wherever you felt strongest in your dolphin, you're going to revisit that. Take a little break, give your arms a minute. Pincha is accessible. I find it to be actually more stable for me than handstand. I'm constantly struggling with handstand, but usually can get into a pincha. So when you're ready, plant your palms, bring your hips up, downward facing dog. This is the last dolphin of the day, so make it a good one. Drop down to your forearms, lift whichever leg you felt most confident in. And all you're gonna do here is bring your gaze in between your forearms and rock back and forth on your grounded toe. As you go forward, pull your low belly in and see if you just get a little lift off, just with that abdominal contraction. Take a break. If you need one, a little child pose never hurt anybody. If you are getting some lift off and you want to work it a little further, bring it back into your dolphin pose. Whichever leg was up, shift it forward as you get a little lift off. Bring that bottom leg right into your glute. Okay, and if you have a pincha practice and you're already up and you're just hanging out, wondering when the rest of us are gonna join you, enjoy it. It's not something I've been practicing lately. If you'd just like to wait this out in child pose, you are more than welcome. I'm gonna give it one more shot. I just haven't been practicing that enough lately. All right, everybody, to child pose. Bring your hands down, grab the back of your feet, just to give your overhead arms a little break. And then when you're ready, come up. Let's just cheat a little bit. Come down to your bottom. We'll go into bridge pose and full wheel, and then we'll wrap this thing up, okay? So, feet are flat, low belly's pulled in, feet are pressing through the big toe mound in the heel. And when you're ready, lift your hips on an inhale. Keep pressing through that big toe mound. Roll your shoulder blades underneath, clasp your hands, but focus on your feet and you won't be thinking about how hard this is for everything else. You'll keep your hips nice and square. Much safer for your low back. Unclasp your arms, roll it down nice and easy. Windshield wiper your knees side to side. On the next round, option to take another bridge pose. Grab a block, take a restorative bridge, wherever you are in your practice today. I will be going into full wheel, and if you'd like to join me, you will be surprised. We did a lot of shoulder work today. Your shoulders should be so warm and mobile right now that this might be your best wheel yet. So give it a try. Maybe you've never tried going into full wheel and you might surprise yourself. I'm gonna stop talking before my shoulders get cold. So when you're ready, press those hips up, inhale. Exhale, arms reach overhead. Hands placed right by your ears. Inhale, top of your head, then press it up. Arms nice and strong. And when you're ready to come on out, lower back down to your shoulder blades. Roll it down. Windshield wiper your legs side to side. And then come to center. Pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Give your whole spine a big stretch if you can. Pulling your forehead to your knees. And then exhale, come back down to the back of your head. Keep a hold of your right knee, send your left leg out long. Grab your right knee with your left arm goes out to the side, and just an easy twist, pull that right leg over to the left, gaze over to your right hand. For another fun little shoulder mobility before we end, lift your right hand so it's like an inch off the floor, and then sweep your arm up by your ear, and then sweep it all the way down. Flip your palm so it's facing the floor, and reach behind your back. Flip your palm so it's facing up, reach up by your ear again. Staying in that twist. Bring it back down, flip your palm, reach behind your back. One more time. Sweep that arm up overhead. Exhale, flip the palm, reach that hand behind your back. Keep that floating over the mat the whole time, and then set your arm down. Come back to center. Give your right knee a big hug. Bring your left knee in to meet it, and lengthen out that right leg. Give that left knee a big hug. Grab the left knee with the right hand. Left arm goes out long and twist it over to the right. Gaze over your left hand. And then let's do our mobility here. So lifting that left palm up off the floor. Palm is facing the ceiling. Sweep that left arm up by your ear. Exhale, bring it down. Flip your palm. And then bring it behind your back. Keep it lifted, keep it lifted. Bring it up. Sweep that arm by your ear. Exhale, bring it down, flip your palm. Keep everything lifted off the floor. Reach behind your back. And bring it back up. One more time. Palm up towards the sky, sweep it up. Bicep to your ear. Sweep it back down, flip your palm. Reach behind your back. Keep it lifted. Bring it, flatten your palm, or flip your palm, set it down. And then come back into center. Hold that knee into your chest. One more time, right leg's gonna meet it. If you need to take a few seconds to work something out, maybe take a happy baby pose. Release that lower back. Release all the tightness. How do your shoulders feel? We're going to reassess here in a minute. We have one more fun little activity. So whatever you have done to release, go ahead and release your arm, your feet back, so soles of your feet are flat on the earth. You're going to grab opposite elbows right on over your chest. And you're just gonna rock your arms like you're rocking a baby, but just keep it low, right over your chest, like you're kind of grazing your skin here. And then slowly start to lift those elbows until they're directly over your shoulder level. And then you're gonna rock here. Just a little dynamic mobility exercise. And then slowly start to raise your elbows even more till they're right over your forehead. And rock back and forth. Just a little bit more. I think this is so good for shoulder health, and it's dynamic. Slowly come back down. Keep rocking as you're moving. Now your elbows should be right over shoulders. Keep going down. Elbows heading down towards the chest. And rock one more time. And then release your elbows, palms down by the floor. Extend your legs out. Actually, yeah, go ahead and extend your legs out. Now, again, reach your arms up overhead. Reassess. Do your hands easily hit the floor? Are you still having restrictions somewhere? Where are you compared to where you were when we first started class? I had you lengthen your legs, but when we did it earlier, I had your knees bent. So see if that makes a difference. Do your pelvic tilts. Do your palms stay? Do the back of your palms stay on the floor as you tilt back and forth? It's always kind of fun to do these little before and afters. See where you're at. And now you've done all this work. Your shoulders are so open. Your posture is going to feel so good today. You'll be sitting in your chair in your car and you're just going to be like, wow, I feel so open and warm and I could just hug everybody. So find your Shavasana. Do a little body scan. Check in with yourself. And compare that to where you were when you first got to your mat today. And then just breathe and take a moment to melt into your mat and do nothing. If you're ready, start to bring movement back into your fingers and your toes. Maybe roll your ankles and wrists. And roll them the other way. Reach your arms up overhead for a big stretch. And then bend your knees and roll onto your right side. Make a pillow with your arm. Pull your knees into your chest. Take one more moment of rest in this fetal position. And then with eyes closed, press yourself back up into a seated position. Comfortable seat, legs crossed, spine nice and tall, chin tucked just a little bit, bringing length into the back of your neck, shoulder blades down your back. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Palms meet in front of the heart. We end just as we began, connecting our mind and our heart with what our body has been able to do. Give yourself some gratitude for taking this time today for yourself. May all the gifts and benefits of your practice stay with you throughout the day. Namaste.